was a win, but it wasn't necessarily pleasurable. I mean, it started out well, and then, dang, we just could not get that hit. They kept fighting back. They played really well against us in this series. Bully for them. I'm really happy for Brandon Hyde, big fan. But we hung in there, man. We hung in there to the very end. Iggy was not available, so you saw what we did, and the guys came through.
Why was Iggy not available?
It was just based on usage, even when he hasn't pitched in the game, warming up in the bullpen stuff. We're counting everything.
Physically,
He's fine. He's groovy. He'll be out there tomorrow.
Just want to ask about Adele and how close to the game you knew that Marsh couldn't go and it definitely done.
It was about, I don't know, about an hour or so before the game, maybe about an hour and a half. Marshy started getting ill, or he was ill. Thought he was getting better, but it wasn't happening. So we just got Joe in there, and that's how the world works sometimes, right? Gets in, hits the grand slam, and has the biggest hit of the night. I anticipate, I believe Marsh will be good tomorrow, but I can't tell you that for sure.
There were a couple of times you pinch hit. I think you pinch hit for Adele and then also for Walsh.
Yep.
What kind of went into those decisions?
Yeah, just the pitcher in the game at that particular moment, the right-hander, and how he threw. I liked Duffy's abilities at that point over Joe's. Just depends on the pitcher and what I'm seeing at the moment. And the other one was just left on left with Mayfield coming up there. Big moment, and Jackie's really good against lefties, and you saw him turning a double play to end the game. You got to show a lot of confidence in all these guys. There's different moments that are going to occur. We're not going to win this with just 9 guys playing all the time. And when somebody gets hit for it in those situations, of course, guys don't necessarily like that, but they understand it as a team player. And by the end of the season, it'll become old hat. But when you start doing it now, it's just a little bit different for everybody. But season in progress, it also gives the other team something to think about, knowing that you might do something, so maybe they will do something differently. That opens up something else up to you. So there's a lot of interconnectivity going on with all that stuff.
Could this give Archie a pretty good boost considering?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Could this give Archie a pretty big boost considering how he has started the season?
Yeah, and I said it the other day. I mean, when I'm watching, he's physically throwing the ball well. I think it's been a little bad luck. I like him. He came in, he was full of confidence. Been there, done that. I liked him because of that, too. Hergé's been throwing the ball so well, I just did not want to unilaterally take him out of that game and give him a shot to finish it. But once the hit occurred, it's just something that nicks your psyche a little bit. So moving along to the fresh arm and big punch out on Santander. He's been really tough against us. That's a great changeup from Archie's perspective. And then, of course, a double play. Velasquez, nice job once again. And then, like I said, Jackie sitting on the bench all day. He turned that beautifully. Give him a lot of credit.